Ashefo na tie for ye mo wache emo akwaba Addo daily update TV so. Nyame ensure bibia na onyo bibia kese. Etie for ye de asrede beto ashefo na tie for anim setem bia no. Ye adwuma 24/7. Ye so beje bre no subscribe my YouTube channel like na share adwuma die no. Ema onwa be so ensanye den enka bi. Na ye ni nkomo kakra e wo hase atie for na ashefo. A video bin yensa kan ka je breaking the 8 and Emma so yaka agona Easter over hunu Eastern region mpotemo Kufuado Chrome Eastern region agona East asem na yeke obo hunu Kufuado Chrome ho baby agona East asem ameken hono mpatam ne wo na agona East na meken agona Saba ene omo capital tifo emfanchame mi chechemu yi kakra na ho na Bawumia mountain soundboard breaking 8 it is possible no na emerante wo ho no any painful wo ho no ye nim what is actually wrong abufuo so just video ni too yem pese ejefo ebe get niam wrong until video ni too de omo sha se so omo digi Bawumia Bilboard no and I said the flyer Bilboard no omo digi no video no ho ye kohwe no ana omo digi we tutu ho no e ka ho e de na beshi ebufuo ben ye Kufuado Chrome for and I said Kufuado hometown and sa de we see e ka say Kufuado Chrome Eastern region Kufuado so free Eastern let's agona agona East agona Saba and omo capital e for yem go video ni any home film very interesting now Jira running mate vice running mate napo asem na meka yenyina nim sense ma okoka na Ashanti region ebe trende abusuafo etiefo obi eka ho asem menu mienu yatibia yaka ho asem na hopes na do any honorable Sologo former MP for Medina oma trans a very perfect discussion obeka say wan wo hwe video ni wa eto aso de na poka ye no oma breaking ye down especially hopes na do ye you know say hopes in ofri ho ene buy into o class ma che say abusua ana hye pa ye ko video no Bawumia breaking the 8 no JDM John Dramani Mahama and as a man for opted for him because Bawumia manipa ho no Bawumia manipa ho mete dollar no te say e koma ba ho kire me abusua just say nipa on pen no kra because o man no ho kire nim te say ono de oye ne hwea enye de enye nti mu rem na yen kohwe breaking the 8 no soundboard no tinton tan o matu atwatwe. God bless you.
Enti ma san me video no foforo man kwanta aguna is district signboard dey si kwan we MPP say what am say what dey say signboard dey si kal kwan ni signboard ni hwe compound na da kakraka what's the MP ni say esi here want to me development MP ni so at 12 year omo bla bia wa ha ana wa fa kwan bi do go to signboard no mpanyifo no ni wana wa trenta ban no wa no wa kwatanta chama minzu me no wanyi memre we no so yo him bo shitintumi na nimpanyifo woni na wa ma boys no go to honorable Hana Samwane vice president compound na da kakake what's somebody near bosom na da kakake adn kal kwani na wotu kwanta bankron kwanta compound na da kakake ti wotu wa no sisi amizum we you finally to say na make and finally vice president Ghana vice president ne signboard Esimankro Junction ana nkwantan kofu bi a wofro wo hwanyenfo wetu na atufemino kale kwan ni aha na esi Ghana vice president including Abapa Hana ono oye PC man MPP for because of this compound entino on na wetu ana
Okay, me.
Why issue apology?
Me.
That's
a no one so no defending we.
Why issue apology? That's a apology no. Yeah. My main kind.
My.
Was it my statement? Was it I did not mean to denigrate former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or any other president. My statement last Tuesday, 9th July in Kumasi, on the performance of President Akufo-Addo has elicited varied reaction. The statement reflects my personal opinion about President Akufo-Addo's impact relative to other presidents we have had. I wish to emphasize that I never meant to discuss our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or any of our former heads of state. Any of our former heads of state, including my old grand uncle and mentor, Mr. John Ajekum Kufo. I note the concerns raised after my statement. I apologize sincerely and regret any discomfort caused. Thank you. Dr. Matthew Opoku.
Bring a sense out of this. Then again, referencing Kufo or person what you're saying.
They say, "Sa apology we not get it all." Why they need a bad? So, if you are saying, say, when you are being say, oh, disrespect Nkrumah and all other former heads of state, then I ask them now, person what you because
we did your mampeni for now.
So, say Fourth Republic, and no crano, mean Jim Tumu in the sense, say, I have impact.
Yeah.
And the current president, na Memphane say, Menonu Cruz.
Yeah.
I don't know in Trese, Ebia, Bibia Koye Cresa Mikasa Koye. There is no way you can say this current government are performing better than the Ekufo. It is never. Not. What do you say? Look, Kufo took can you say economy. The size of the economy was 4 billion.
Okay.
Within 8 years, no quadruple no. The free 4 billion to 16 billion. Can we say that today?
No.
We can say it's a cano and we're told 120 and we're quadruple.
Yes,
a cano.
So on that, you know, the national debt was 5 billion. As at 2001, I would take it over from Kwame Nkrumah pension. Akwa could do 9 billion and do 100%. I do 100%. Let's say, and what about the a state? Can you say the debt of the state? 122 billion.
Okay.
Now would they are close to 700 billion? What are you talking about? And you quadruple.
About 120 million.
122 billion.
It is 120.2.
Yeah.
Among for fan 120, 122.
Yeah.
Okay. Into 122.
Yeah.
To 700. It's almost 700 billion.
670 something. So almost 700 billion.
122. Every 678. Now how percentage is saying? How many times? And dear Juan or dear.
Yeah. What we have
Kufo Baye, what take you over? Dollar no was about 40% there. 40 pesos. Kufo Kono, na 1 cedi.
1 cedi.
1 cedi to $1. Now, when next government ababefa from 1 cedi. Or they are called 4 cities. Over 5 from 4 cities. What they are called, say 16 cities.
16-2. Quite dramatic.
80. How can you tell me, say this government is better than Kufo? Or no, dear, I can put my head online. Say I would debate it any day. What do you say?
Yeah.
Then you could for the my basic education. Look, before buy you know, near your constitutional crisis.
Yeah.
Maybe under FQ. Free compulsory universal basic education.
Adults.
Yeah, yes, 1992 bar into a year.
Yeah.
Within 10 years, as I said, FQ Bunutimi Aduma. Now, say that time and this one. No more shani say a year after 10 years so say you I don't know.
It was I think 13 years when the constitution 13 years after the constitution it must be free. 13.
No. It's talking about within 10 years.
Yes,
FQ no. You know has a constitution has a within 10 years. Now ABA say oversight to say you I don't know. Kufo by who say no. Yan share your constitutional crisis. A one was look, let's bring something that is called capitation grant. So capitation grant, you know, just say you will be a cap equal across. I don't know, every school fees are near to basic schools, you know, every honum. Yeah. Emma and Kuala, look, that time I was a teacher in classroom. Now, school fees no na yes and so na man for ntimintua ti na nkwala bebre titifie that you no free honum no e man nkwala timi yeden e ba school and what dey free ye can say hot meal ye school feeding e dey beka ho na e ba ye no in fact na ye di GSM e man nkwala no mutifie nyina e yeden e ba school that was the foundation. What my burden the kama ababedru empempenso na ewo eti wonti me nka nkyere me say eye aban yi asosidi more than eyi wonti me nkasa andakufo we had free maternal care oba wonyin say ya wo ko hospital free show 9 months wo akwala na ye be hwe na akwakosi say wo be di 18 years unfortunately at a point almost tranketino. Yeah, can't say. Honorable Sologo Mobile or Montiman continue. I don't put tranketino. So, Netero, a two share a Juma Kufudia. I mean, excellent. And that J. Ekufo and a private house, I can't say, private universities, a better more. Akroma has it. And that J. Ekufo policies are a buyer no, a beer Ghana. Eti edi asem ana ye kai wuntimi nkanda se aban o te so ne eje adwuma esen je Ekufo that one is not it's not we go aban no ehu fi you cannot convince me say Ekufo Addo perform better than Ekufo no that one Mr. President that is notorious fact it is notorious fact. What do you mean convince me on that? So, a campaign. We bet you can say President Ekufo Addo aboard who more than saying I'm paying for baby or my baby. But Oko box we say I'm paying for you now. Hey,
I know what she.
What do you say? I know what she. And the unemployment rate can be a true. And then share your exchange rate, share and then share interest rate, share the inflation. Next year, your money now,
and goods and services skyrocket.
I mean, labor unions and echo, you can say, echo strike.
Yeah, my boss.
And that's how the again. Go to Benin, inflation 0%. Obia Wochebia go to you can say
independence you.
Yeah, go to IMF website. Let's check it inflationary rate of West Africa. Benin, independent president, 0%. Uko Togo, 3%. Burkina Faso, 2%. Mali, 3%. Africa, 3.8%. Ghana, 23%.
The Trump 23, 26.
And you are sitting down and say, Eddie, Dr. Bawumia Kasembi, in opposition, was it when you are in doubt of the economy, just observe the exchange rate. About the state of the economy. That time no Gaza now dollar to CD at 2.8 cedi. Over $1, now you 2 cedis, 80 pesos. I don't make it that statement. And that's go more corner. Was say if you are in doubt, just observe the exchange rate. Today, 16 cedis. So what are you talking about? Are you getting it? I mean, how can we sit down and do this? What the F group will not to swap by? Was it the F group?
Launched in October 1996. It's been implemented for a 10-year period, 1996 to 2005. In fulfillment of the 4th Republican Constitution mandates, which states in Chapter 6, Section 38, Subsection 2, quote, the government shall within 2 years after Parliament first meets, after the coming into force of this Constitution, draw up the program for implementation within the following 10 years for the provision of free compulsory universal basic education.
That's right.
It was designed to address some of the
okay.
Transition comes
first. When you come to force, the first 2 years, you need to draw a year. Then within 10 years, it must come into force. Quickly, let us implement it. So, I can tell you, say, such statement in our kind, I am not, and yet fatua. Now, Oshaya, a brow on one casano. Say, Oshe, say, more, bet me as and yatoso. Nanka, a drew baby a president in a vice in a shenana, Nanka apostle or Nanka Manfare. You see the picture reading, you see
which of the footage now?
I mean, Napo Casano. Addo no Mumano Kayano Casano.
They can't Akroma there.
The Tama war Casano president. You could see the facial expression was not. The facial expression was not good because.
Footage, the Napo Air Casarani say the demeanor, no, what does it?
And I think yes, after the year or more or less a year or Gaza, you are setting me up for people to insult me. President Akufo Dubai come say Ghana. Hey, Napo.
Anna, let me just who said we were talking about the free F cube?
Yes.
Who said the constitution came into
I will see I will walk over daily update TV so and then I'll share subscribe share you may more you been an instant kebe 24/7 the age you might so much for T4 Nancy a T4 near for a show more fan chair na mo share videos no my mo share na mo afoforo so nsan kabi e kamera is Nancy ahwefo near T4 no mo mo bre amode my no akofom the stream say the mo go to be an Yankopon mo amona mutimi ensan hwe dwumadi ni hye na afoforo nsan kabi na ya mi sure obi a share or hwe dwumadi no. God bless you. I have for any T4 not just 24/7 year dwumadi so T4 John Dramani Mahama say NDC airborne you mapa and I say they are very very hard on grounds just omede ne go akwam ebusua a very perfect moment pa fa come share share dwumadi no ama unye bi nsan kabi daily update 24/7 ye hwe nsem na poko kan na no da na po at disrespect obia bia kamama it a chopa no pa including all former president even go for there ye ka sem se na po unhye da nyini wanyini ba onyini Kwame Nkrumah Institute na uwie no e ho na ko school kwaje ontitie Kwame Nkrumah e obi a oye Africa legend enye Ghana nko Africa legend just say Kwame Nkrumah is a historic maker. I just say ya recognize Kwame Nkrumah obepi a abusua na po anya abotre akasa atia no yi pan na mo Kwame Nkrumah nso ye kasa ben a very very weird, which means you underrate Kwame Nkrumah kura. Mo Kwame Nkrumah no, that shouldn't be how a vice president should say. The competition is between you and Mahama. If you want anything to say, attack Mahama, not instead of Kwame Nkrumah. Because Mahama even had make it clear. Mahama, they were a very free person. Say, I was say on mumna or attacking no Kwame Nkrumah. Ebusuya, I'm for here. For comment show, you back in can.